Okay, seems like I am live now. Let me do some testing here if I can hear my voice. I hope so. Yep, I think it is perfectly fine. So please do let me know if I am not laudable enough, audible enough. Yep, I am just gonna make it ready. Okay. Hey there, everyone. I think most of you are aware of my name is Preetham. The reason why I'm saying most of you because I believe whoever have subscribed to this channel, they might be the one who have first joined this live stream. My name is Preetham and I welcome you all to this live stream session where we will talk about how we can boost your Windows productivity. Um, and then this is part two of Boost Your Windows Productivity series. In part one, we talk about the basic of how we can improve. For example, we discuss about multitasking with Snap Assist. Then we also explored virtual desktop for better workspace management. Then we also gone through several shortcuts that generally we use. For example, if you want to quickly show your desktop, we saw how we can do that by just pressing Windows and D. And lastly, we also covered how we can organize our Windows taskbar for better productivity. In this part two, which again, as I said, is boost your Windows productivity session, where we will take things up a notch with more advanced technique to supercharge your productivity. And here, what we're going to cover today, I think we will talk about how we can automate tasks inside our Windows using Power Automate. Then we will talk about how we can manage notification or can create a very focused, any kind of distraction-free session inside our computer using Focus Assist. Then we will also talk about how we can optimize your startup program for faster boot time. And we will see that using Microsoft File Manager. Last time also we discussed about it. And apart from that, we will also talk about another tweaking tool that can improve your experience, again from Microsoft, known as PowerToy. And as always, I will be answering your question live at the end, or even, if the question is short enough, we can have a short discussion in between. Now, seems like my voice is not too good, or I am not loud enough. Let me raise the amplitude here. Okay. Now, seems like, okay, seems like now amplitude should be good. Yep, yep. Okay, so as I said, we're going to talk about these 4 or 5 topics. So let's start with how we can automate tasks inside Microsoft Windows. And the good thing here is with Microsoft Windows 10 and 11, the tool that make this thing possible, which previously used to known as Flow, now known as Power Automate, comes for free. Yep, you heard it right. Let me actually share my computer screen so that I can show you. Okay. So if I click here on this Windows button and search for Power Automate, you should be able to find it. Just click on that and open it. So for those who are looking to take productivity to the next level, Power Automate is a tool that can automate a repeated task on your PC. Now, this actually used to be paid version in past, but as I said, now it comes for free. Although still there are two variants of Power Automate available in the market. The one here we are witnessing is the free version. Um, so free version also offer different types of automations or flow. You can actually understand the context of it. Let me actually, quickly start the store. Okay, so it seems like, yeah, we are aware of from here we can create, but I wanted to show you this 1 minute video.
Microsoft Power Automate, where your repetitive, mundane, personal tasks and business processes get taken care of automatically. And now that Power Automate is free with Windows 10 and 11, it's even easier to get on board. Why not start with something simple? Let's clean up your folders and keep them clean by automatically finding and deleting empty files. It's easy. In the Examples section, click on Desktop Automation. Then click on Find and Delete Empty Files. You can use this templated version by clicking here, or this option lets you easily customize the flow in the designer. Let's keep it simple for now. Next, give your flow a test run to make sure everything works okay. And hit Save As, and name it. And just like that, you never have to find and delete empty files again. Pretty simple, huh? No coding required. And customizing your flows or creating them from scratch is drag and drop easy. And that's just one of tons of things you can automate to make your life easier now. Poke around the other examples. Give it a go. Play around. After that, check out our YouTube channel for a little more inspiration. Before you know it, you'll be automating everything, so you can focus your attention where it's needed most.
Okay, so seems like my voice was not audible. So what I was mentioning is using Power Automate, we can actually do a lot of good things. For example, automating a repetitive task. So one such example in this video we have witnessed is deleting the file that do not have any kind of content available. So I would say that would be helpful. Let's say we create a lot of file and then we forget, and then those files generally do not have any data. You can utilize this particular automation to delete those files. And not only Power Automate is limited to improving your desktop capability or desktop experience, but you can also utilize this for web application. And let me actually quickly show you how you can do that. So here you can see there are some of examples that you can run and play with. But let me now open the web variant of Power Automate that's gonna give you a more option. So let me actually open office.com. And now here, let me actually see. Yep, this one is free account. As you can see here, it have got only 5 GB of data. Now, in order to find this flow, we can actually click here, and then let's actually search for Power Automate. And there we go. Let's click on it. Now here you can select your country. Let me select mine. And then let's click on get started. So as I said before, oh, seems like I'm not sharing my screen. Okay. So, yep, this one. So let me again reopen it, as I think since I was not sharing my screen, everybody might have missed it. And I hope that I am audible now. Okay, so here what we can do is we can type office.com. And now here we need to click on this menu. And from here you can search for automate. If you don't find it, you can click either on more apps, or you can simply search here Power Automate. And in this way, guys, we will able to you know, open it. Okay, so this is it. So here we can see we have got so many already, example created. And the good thing about this Power Automate it, you can also utilize AI to create. So let's say, first of all, let's have a look on some of these templates. So here you can see there is a automation to follow up on a message, or you can even schedule a reply. That could be a standard reply. You can also save a message to OneNote, and so on. There are so many different types of automations available. And here, let's say, since I have a YouTube channel, I can actually search for YouTube based automation. So here you can see, okay, so it's not that relevant, but let's see, So when I upload a YouTube video, post message on Microsoft Teams. Now, I don't think so that I'm going to use this particular one. Instead, I would see if I can post it into X platform. For that, okay, so let's actually continue this one. So here now what we need to do is we need to sign in to our YouTube account. And then similarly here we need to sign in to our Microsoft Teams account, so that both apps can talk together. And whenever they see that, whenever this application sees that I am releasing a new video, it will send the trigger message to Microsoft Teams, and then there will be a trigger, and then the new video will be posted in Microsoft Teams. And as I said, you can create it from blank. Let's say if you didn't receive or didn't found the already created template that meets your requirement, you can click here on automated. I mean, you can select either this one or anyone, and here you can type. Okay, so either you can select it like this. So when I upload a YouTube and create. Now again, I need to sign in, but for the time being, I'm not gonna sign in. But this is the way, guys, we can create this automation inside Power Automate. And this is especially useful if you are using this in your company, because a lot of companies use Office 365, and there you actually can create a lot of messages, or or a lot of people also use SharePoint. That time also it is very useful. So there are triggers, and then there are actions. So you can, one can trigger something, and then based on that trigger, we can perform certain action. So what I will do is I will create a dedicated detailed video on Power Automate to save time. Now let's move on to our second topic that we would like to cover in today's live stream. And let me actually go back. Seems like I need to create something for myself so that I can do live stream in a more streamlined way, I would say. Okay, so the next topic that I would like to talk with you about is managing notification with Focus Assist. Notification can be a huge distraction, but a Focus Assist allow you to take your control back. Gives you to control when and what notification you receive, helping you to stay focused. I will walk you through setting up Focus Assist. So for that, let's again go back to my computer screen, and I don't know, I still need to learn this particular thing, how we can efficiently switch screen. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to click here on Windows and then Settings. And now here, okay, let me, again, I think, okay, this one is good. Now, what I can do is I can go here in System, and then I can search for Focus. So, let's say you want the focus session to be 60 minutes, 60 minutes of distraction-free session, which will prohibit all the notification that you're gonna receive in your, it will stop all these notification and will stop you by getting distracted. Just simply need to click on Start Session, and that's how, guys, you can be productive and you're not going to receive any notification from any application. So in this way you can utilize this focus session to work, or even let's say you want to play game. Let me talk about a fact about this Focus Assist. Focus Assist can be used to activate Focus Assist can be set to activate automatically during specific activities such as presentation, gaming session, to ensure you to stay distraction free. You can create custom priority lists to ensure important notification still come through during Focus Assist. Okay, so here we can define everything. And here you can see, you can also enable and disable these notification based on your requirement. So let me now pause this, or you can also turn off this Do Not Disturb to close this Focus Assist or focus period. So in this way, guys, you can utilize this Focus Assist to improve your productivity with your computer. Now let me again go back. Seems like going back and front still a challenge for me, that I need to figure it out. Now let's talk about another settings or another topic that I would like to cover in this live stream, which is optimizing the startup program for faster boot time. And we're gonna see that using two different methods. So one is utilizing Task Manager, and another one is we're going to see using Microsoft PC Manager. So let's see this one by one. So in order to, again, I think I need to share my computer screen back. Okay. So in order to bring your Task Manager, you simply need to press Control, Shift, and Escape button. This will, bring this Task Manager. And now what we need to do here is we need to go to Startup Apps. And here I need to see, or we need to see which app is making more impact in starting up. So here I can see this rcontrol.exe, which is, I think this one is related to graphic card, is making high startup impact. So what I can do here is I can actually disable it. But remember, guys, you need to be aware of which application you are disabling. Because sometimes certain application is very important for you, And if you disable that application, then that application will not start automatically whenever your system boots up. So I would say select the application with precaution and then disable them. For example, I think this one, I never sometimes use it, 5K player. So I can also disable it. Similarly, there are many such apps that I can disable. Okay, I'm not gonna disable this mouse driver because it may create problem for me later on. So like this, guys, it is pretty straightforward. We can disable it, and what will it do? It will reduce my BIOS time or boot up time. So in this way, we can optimize our system. Now let's talk about a tool that is actually very handy, and you do not need to be expert or PC expert in order to make your PC run more optimally. So I'm going to download that from internet, although I think I already have installed it, but I will show you Microsoft PC Manager. And if you guys have any questions, please do let me know in comment down below. That's why, you know, this is the sole purpose of having this live stream session. Or else I am making video and you are watching it, so there should be some value being created by having this live stream session, right? So let me actually quickly open internet here. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to type Microsoft, and let me also see if I am, yeah, I am sharing the correct screen. Microsoft PC Manager. Let me hit enter, and there we go. Let's click on it. Still, I haven't seen any questions, so thank you that I am able to present or convey my message that effectively, or you are not asking me questions, which is the value that we can bring in this live stream. Okay, so this is Microsoft PC Manager. You might have heard of CCleaner, or there was one application that used to come, still probably it is coming, Tune Up Utilities. So these applications were paid, and I would say was doing something good, something bad in your system. Another famous one was CCleaner. So I would say this application from Microsoft is, first of all, completely free. Second is, so if this application is completely free, and second, again, it is from Microsoft, so you can rely on it. You do not need to worry about it. And then Microsoft understands their OS better than anyone else. So definitely this application you should have. I mean, there is this application make things so simple that you will see. Let me click on download here first, and then let's download it. And now let me quickly install it. Seems like it is taking us to Microsoft Store. Okay, and here we go. Here we can see we already have installed it. So if you have not, then here you will see the get option instead of open. Now, what makes this application so simple to use is one-click boost mode. So here the application have already detected that my system have got 8.1, yes, whopping 8.1 gigabyte of temporary file, and you can delete it in just a single click like this. Yep, in a just click. And you can also see the memory usage is also getting reduced. So it was like 26%. And the reason why my memory usage is that low, because I have got plenty of RAM in my system, I guess 64 gigabyte. Okay, so now it is 19. So just one button of click and it gonna make your system clean. Now, if you click here on health check, it's gonna show you all different kind of further optimization. For example, now it is asking me to disable certain apps, for example, Spotify. I don't use it that frequent, so I can actually disable it. Just like what we did in Task Manager. So it is totally up to you. You can also disable these apps here as well. Then here I can see Apple Push, Olama. Then I'm gonna keep these both mouse as it is, and then this is my favorite search. I can also disable this Cisco, and then I'm gonna also delete all these files. Okay, so Windows cache, browser cache, and then temp file and all. So let's click on proceed, and there we go. In just a single click, we were able to disable, delete everything. Now, apart from this, we can also see further optimization. For example, here you will be able to see deep cleanup, downloaded file, and so on at one place. So here I can see a lot of my downloaded file that I can delete directly from here. You can also find the large file in your system that is actually occupying a lot of space. So yep, thanks Harish for letting me know advanced system care. Yeah, I think that is also good, but this one is completely free. And then this one is from Microsoft, so that's why I mentioned this one. Yep, I have used advanced system care. That one is also a very decent application. Now let me quickly cancel it for the time being. And then here you can also define your startup apps and so on. You also get this toolbox which recently got added that comes with these options, for example, screenshot, or you can also quickly access your screenshot folder. So here you can see I can see all the different kind of screenshot I might have taken and I'm not aware of. And then recorder, and then you can also show this toolbar on desktop. For that you simply need to turn it on, and there we go. I would say in certain scenario this could be really useful. So it totally depends on you, and you can also create your own custom tool by adding a link. So it could be any web app. Okay, so like this you can also utilize this toolbox or toolbar, and then it also have got this virus and threat protection. So basically I would say these are most of these applications are not new, but what Microsoft did here is they created an aggregator that bring all the application together so that you can have everything at one place to fine tune or optimize your system. Okay, so now let me talk about, let me actually go back to main screen, and then I think the next topic we had is one is optimizing startup program and Windows using Microsoft PC Manager, and another one is utilizing Windows PowerTwice. So if you are not aware of, PowerTwice is a set of utilities for power user that can help you to tune and streamline your Windows experience. I will highlight some of a few PowerTwice such as fancy zones for advanced window management and keyboard manager for remapping keys. But before that, let me show you how you can download it. Again, for that, let me go back to my computer screen. And there we go. So let me again close it. And here again, let me type PowerToys. Yep. So both these apps are from Microsoft, so which I would say is a good news. Now let's click here on PowerTwice. And now, since now we should able to see ARM-based system, so the good thing is that they also have launched this ARM-based PowerTwice, which is great because Microsoft recently released the ARM-based system. Although it used to be available in the past, you might have heard of Surface X, Surface Tab X, but that one was not that popular or powerful. But this one is. But now the new one is. So let me actually download this x64 one. Let's click on Start Download. And we are about to download. Okay, now let's click on Open, click on I agree, and then install. So again, another very capable app for power users. And then here we can see Microsoft keep it updated. About to get installed. And I think I forgot to mention one great thing about PowerTwice. Since it is open source and you can see the code is available here in GitHub, anybody can see what's going on and can see, if Microsoft is doing something fishy on the background. And I don't think so they are doing it, so that's why they made it open source. So anybody can access the code and can analyze it and can see, if something is fishy, which is really great. And then let me actually run it now. Okay, so here we can see some of new capabilities being added here. For example, advanced paste, but still I prefer pressing Windows and V, the clipboard one, instead of Control and V. And then here now we can see the capability that comes, this PowerTwice comes with. Okay, so seems like this advanced paste is also part of. Okay, so here we can see. In order to use advanced paste, we need to press Windows and V, Windows Shift and V. Okay, so let's press Windows Shift and V, and there we go. So the simple paste was Control and V, then comes Windows and V, the clipboard one, and this is the third one, which is powered by PowerTwice. And seems like we can also utilize, AI. And I think we need to agree to terms and conditions before we can utilize it. And here we can read Open AI terms and condition. Now let's also press Windows Control Alt and V. Windows Control Alt and V. Oh, seems like this one is really a very big one. Okay. Now here we can see. Um, we need to copy something and then we can paste. Just give me a minute, guys. Okay, now let's also explore other capability that this come up with. So let's say you want a certain thing on the top, for example, calculator. As here also they have mentioned, what simply we need to do is we need to press this button, which is Windows Control and T. Okay, so let me press Windows Control and T, and then here you can see this one will now always remain on top. So no matter which screen I am selecting, this is always on the top. Okay, so in this way, guys, you can utilize this hack or this trick. So let me again press Windows Control and T, and by selecting it again, you can you can deselect it by clicking it again. So Windows Control and T. Let's select this one, and then again Windows Control and T to again deselect it. Then we have got this awake option, which is a tool designed to keep your PC awake on demand without having to manage it in power setting. Then we have got this color picker, which is again I would say very handy. So we just need to again press Windows Shift and C, and there we go. By doing this, you can choose any color that you want, which I would say is really helpful or handy. Generally, I prefer this one, which is known as Instant Eyedropper. My favorite, and this one is also free. But let's say if you do not want to utilize two different tools, then this this color picker can be really helpful or handy. Now here we also have got this option, which is command not found. And here we can read about it. Command not found detects an error thrown by command in PowerShell and suggests a relevant winget package to install if available. So a lot of times this happens that we write a command, the command probably would be available, and then just we need to download the package so that that command can work. So it can also help us in that. Then there is a crop and lock. We can also set up this kind of give us quick access of environment variable. You can also do that, by the way, by typing environment variable like this. But I really like this one as well. It also have got this fancy zone, which is more of snapping tool. So in order to enable it, you can simply press Windows Shift and this comma, and there we go. So you can create different types of layouts to use it. Okay. And then in order to utilize it, what we can do is you can simply press Shift button, and then you can drag these application on it. I would say this is really handy option. Yep. Then we have got this file locksmith, which process are file locksmith list which process are using the selected file or directory, allows you closing those process. So for me, this one is new. Probably I will look on it, and then I will see what can be possible using this particular one, and this is enabled by default. Okay, so seems like we need to press shift and then right click on file to open extended context menu. I think I already have enabled it. And we can see that, there are so many options available here. So in past it used to be a very small set of tools. Now, you can see the amount of tool available in PowerTwice. It have got plethora of tools now available. Okay. Let me again go back here. Okay, it's now your turn, I would say, to drop your question in chat, and I will do my best to answer them live. So please do let me know if you have got any questions regarding this live stream. I am here to answer those. So let me wait for a while if anybody have got any question. Please let me know, or else we can wrap up today's live stream. So far, I have seen very few chats and very few questions, or I would say they were not questions, or they instead were suggestions. Okay, still no questions? Okay, if there is no questions, then I would say let's talk about what we have covered, today. So we talked about Power Automate. We talked about some of advanced tools or techniques, how we can improve productivity in Microsoft Windows, from automating tasks with Power Automate to managing notification using Focus Assist, or optimizing your startup program using Microsoft File Manager or PowerTwice. I hope these tips help you to get most out of your Windows experience. So stay tuned for more live session and videos. Next up, we will be diving into more advanced topics or different topics that will help you to improve your productivity to the next level. And if you found today's session helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Technoholic for more such tips, tricks, and tutorial. Also, feel free to share this live stream with anyone who could benefit from it. Encourage viewer to follow us on YouTube or join a community forum, or you can also ask questions in the chat. That would be really helpful. And I would say there is no benefit of having this live stream session if there is no question from your side. So I encourage to ask questions, as many you can. Thank you guys for having me in this live stream. Thank you for watching this live stream, and I will see you next time in another one. Till then, you take care and ciao.